Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, welcome. Welcome. My name is Deborah O'Neill, CEO, founder of BlissBee.me, Integrative Holistic Health. I'm here to share because I care. And I love what I do. And I think that the modalities that I've studied really bring together a really beautiful blend of healing and self-support. And so I thought I would step out and bring it into a group healing, self-healing environment where every day we get together and bring some, I guess, level of contemplation and some level of curiosity in a way to look at our experiences in life with a different light. And with that, increasing more light and increasing a higher vibration, I guess, and frequency. As you can well imagine, light has a higher frequency than dark. And it's proven. And if you're an electrician or you know anything about electricity, and it's also can be photographed. It can also be done through the ECGs and EEGs and stuff like that. So let's carry on. So here we are. Today is Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all, whether you're a mother or not. We are stewards of Mother Earth, so we are therefore a mother to her. And we are often, I would say we're mothers to ourselves. People say often our first teacher is our mother in the womb, and our experience of that living inside the body in darkness before we come out to the light to live a life in light. But today also offers a lot of celebration and also brings a lot of sadness if our mother has passed, or if our mother was not the person that we wished she could have been, or think that she should have been, and that brings pain. That brings pain. So when we talk about pain, I'd like you to start to be curious about pain in a way that it's like its own cell phone number. It's its own frequency. It also has its own consciousness. So now when we think about those two things, we kind of go, it's a bit of a mind warp, but come on the warp with me. And I promise it will change your life. This is where the transformation is. I don't think that there is a way to escape pain. To escape the experience of pain. Let's put it that way. And what I invite you to do, what we've been working with, is to experience it as a communication. The body's in pain. I feel pain. Therefore, it's real. It becomes my reality. Whatever I feel is my reality, right? The mind doesn't know any different between imagination and reality. So if I'm feeling it, it's true for me. And yes, it is. It is true for you. And then we go, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? It's like, well, what do you mean? I'm in pain. How can I do anything about it? Well, where is the pain? It's crazy, but it's here. But it is here, right? So we can see it. Therefore, we can believe it. But that's the biggest difficulty with mental health, is because people can't see it. They can see the expression of it, but they can't accept the expression because it's not really a visible pain. So what are we going to do about it? I've been studying some of the work of Eckhart Tolle, and I'm synthesizing it with the work that I do. That means I'm bringing it together. And that will be, I imagine, one of my keynote speaking opportunities hello Marilyn, welcome here, is to explain this concept of pain. Pain. Yeah. I've certainly had my fair share of pain. And even most recently, in October, I guess, of 2019, I put my neck out and have some degenerative discs based on pictures. I have some degenerative discs in my neck. But as a yogi, I have been trying to master headstands and handstands for a long time. I was breech. I feel like I have a fear of inversions. I have a fear of trusting myself that if I fall from putting my feet up in the air, I'm going to hurt myself. I don't know. Anyways, I proved myself right. So I did headstands after having my surgeries. I've been working on my abdominal wall. And one of them is to create like a vacuum to get my feet and my bum up into the air and then elevate my legs. So I did that after the gym. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I went to the gym. I would take time and go and practice my headstands. And sure, lo and behold, I damaged some of the discs in my neck, or activated, let's say activated. And then I was in this pain, this like unbelievable pain for 4 months, unbelievable pain. Of course, the medical world wanted to go in and do surgery on my neck. That was the only option. That's all that they know. That's okay. That's, no fault or blame, but I wasn't interested. So I worked with my alternative methods of healing. And in the past, I've had 2 people that were really a great recipe for correcting this and bringing the body back into alignment with some help and allowing me to relieve some pain. But what the thing is, and what Eckhart Tolle says, is where there's joy, there is no pain. So I'm going, wow, where's the joy? Where's the joy? So I would lay down, and my practitioner would put me into a certain position, and I would just stay in this position for, 15 minutes. And I had to create a mantra. My mantra was, I am safe. I am here. I trust myself, and I invite joy. I am safe. I am here. I trust myself, and I invite joy. Because all my life I've had a notion that I could not trust my decision making. Because at 4 years old, I took the hand of somebody I trusted. And that experience did not turn out to be a good one. And that has plagued me for my entire existence in decision making. So that you see where all these little pieces are coming from. So I needed to find a way to get to the plane of joy. I needed to bring in some light in order to bathe out this dark. And it is, I've got truth bumps telling you. And it is a matter of going through that vortex that we're working through. The evolution, this is our evolution. And the only thing I can think of about being in that pain plane with my neck is somehow it's a boomerang. Somehow it's an echo. Somewhere I planted a seed of pain. Perhaps to somebody else. And with planting that seed of pain, the boomerang comes back. But all I can see is that the neck is the messenger. The pain is a messenger. That person is a messenger. That experience is a messenger. It's a mind warp. I know. But it's a mind warp that we can work with. That's the celebration. It's a mind warp that we can work with so that when it comes back, when that boomerang comes back, it was like somewhere along the line, I was still planting that seed. So what am I going to do today? What seed am I going to plant today? In this moment in time where I go, gosh, I wish my mom was still here. But then if she was still here, would she be meeting my expectations? Would we have the relationship that I wish that we would have had? Being diagnosed with early onset frontal temporal lobe dementia. My mother, at 57 years old, started her demise. I was so angry. So angry. How dare you? How dare you that we won't be able to go for lunch and fix all the problems that we've had in the past? How dare you? I have 2 kids that have just been born. How dare you leave me now? And then for 20 years, as I raised my children, I took care of my mom as a single parent. And 2 elite athletes, 2 amazing, amazing, amazing humans. And now I can look and I can say, thank you for the lesson. Thank you for somewhere I planted that seed that I needed to learn the lesson that speaking this was not important. The frequency that we give, it's the unseen part of who we are that's the most important. So I invite you just to be curious. Start to try to unpack this. Peel back the onion. Take off the armor. Expand into that consciousness. Not contract to the power of pain and fear and shoulds and shouldn'ts and fault and blame. Expand into our knowingness. I know it's unseen, but I know you can feel it. And make that feeling your truth. Make that feeling higher vibration. Make it joy, make it light, make it love. Make it acceptance. Make it friendship. I'm friends with my pain. I'm friends with my body. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Serena. Lovely to have you here. Now let's feel our feet on the floor as we go into our grounding and centering and aligning and take it right into our mantra meditation. Turn on all your sensories. You might want to take some rocking and a nice clearing breath after that. I hope it was some value. It's so much love. I offer it with so much love. And with each day, it's really interesting what shows up, and I trust the process. So allow these tree roots to come out of the bottom of the feet as you engage the grounding or the etheric feet. The etheric feet are the unseen energies from the feet that you are imagining these tree roots, and so it is. And allow it to go right down to that central core of the earth. Follow that draw, that power, that light, that crystalline core, and wrap your feet, those tree roots, those etheric feet, around that crystalline core. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to have the imagination, the curiosity to experience this and know this unseenness to be true. If you do. And if you don't, that's okay too. Just be curious. Snap on the just. Simply be curious. And allow. Give permission and consent to receive this Mother Earth energy into the bottoms of your feet. And give the body permission to heal with this, if this is any of the energy that it needs to heal, which trust that it is. And I'll bring it into the legs and the hips and into the torso, all around, and ensure that you've check in and see if you've engaged that deep diaphragmatic breath. Or now, after how many episodes? 48, I guess. It could be a habit now. And bring it into the chest and this area of air that we're working with, in this unseen astral area. And bring it over your shoulders and down your arms and into the hands. And up into the neck and the head, and fill the head. And feel it and breathe into it. Make it like a bath. You're just bathing your body as it comes out the top of the Sahasrara And this beautiful Mother Earth energy, this Mother Earth of all mothers, this energy cascading down the body, your body. Feel it. Those are the nerve endings that are feeling that. The body is alive. And bring that into the centering. Feel the sit bones where you're sitting. Or if you're laying, feel the support of whatever it is that's supporting you. That's holding your body up. We're always supported. Even if we think we're the loneliest of lonely people, you are still supported. I am still supported. And bathe yourself in the beauty of you. Mother Earth would want you to bathe in yourself of the beauty of you. And here we are, we're centering in the beauty of ourselves, in this structure of this organism, of this vessel of love and transformation. We have the ability to transform ourselves and the lives of others, to be kind and to love and to look with compassion and know we are one, you and I. We are breathing the same air. The same air. We're walking on the same planet. We have the same vessel. You emit a frequency. I emit a frequency. We all emit a frequency. Long before cell phones, we could connect. Long before. That's what my mother taught me, without her ability to speak. Now let's take this fine line, this unseen line that we are directing into the solar system, past the solar system, into the universe and the cosmos, and bring down this divine energy, this divine light, this golden white light into the Sahasrara, into the head, and bathe the internal body, giving permission to accept and receive this beautiful light into every cell and the space of between every cell, and allowing this light to shine, this healing divine creator source energy, higher self, whatever you want to call it or name it. It is a label. Just as pain is a label, we give labels to things so that they have some meaning making for us, that we can construct that into our mind. Just allow the frequency. Just allow the unseen. Well, now we're just directing it. We're directing it specifically to you, to me, to us. And that's the difference. We're calling for it. We're asking for it. We cannot get that unless we dial the number. We can't reach the person unless we dial the number. And the person has to give permission and consent to receive by answering the phone. Otherwise, you can just ignore the call. It is that simple. And it is that. So ask, consent to receive, and allow the healing. Permission to heal. Let's bring this gold and white light through our entire body into our lungs and heal the grief and the pain, and clear the congestion. Congestion, yes, is inflammation. Congestion is grief. Congestion is fear, because it's the contraction. So let's bring this divine energy in and allow the expansion. Allow it and know it to be true. Because whatever we believe, we conceive. So if we believe we can heal ourselves, we can believe we heal ourselves. Breathe in this beautiful energy into the hips and the legs and the feet. And let's sit with it as we feel the rhythm. And remember to regulate today. Because as we regulate, we mirror the neurons and allow other people to feel our regulation. You know when somebody's rocking a baby and we witness it, we watch it, or we even remember it, we might find ourselves rocking. The nervous system, your nervous system, needs this regularly. With all the stimulation that's in our world and all the pain, addiction is pain. Actually, addiction is regulation. I'll go as far to say as addiction is regulation. And you know why? Is because it creates this sense, right? And if we believe it, it is true. If we think it, if it becomes part of us, it becomes a regulator. So it gives us this false sense of regulation. Maybe it's not even a false sense. It's those few glasses of wine that go, guess what? You didn't need the wine to breathe. It's a habit. It's your regulating habit. Or however that shows up. You know, that shot of alcohol, whether it's whiskey or vodka, or whatever, you know, that any drug. It's the medical marijuana or the recreational marijuana. It's the meth. It's the crack. It's all those things, all those objects, those clear light objects, those clear light experiences. The messenger that we need regulation. Pick your regulation. Paddle your feet. Move your feet from the heels down. Do yoga. Go for a run. Go for a walk. Anything that sort of changes our ability to whole brain our thoughts. That was probably a bit too much information. We'll save that for another day and we'll move into our mantra meditation. It's a fine line where I stop talking. Probably at the 15 mark is a good point. Breathing in the Soham. And let's take 2 minutes and sit with ourselves in stillness together as we create the habit of meditation. Engaging the breath on the inhale, allowing the tummy to expand, and on the exhale, allowing the tummy to contract, the abdomen to contract. And going into the ancient wisdom and frequency of Soham. I am that. I thank you so much for being with me here today. Stay as long as you can. Slow and smooth breath. No pause. No pause in between the inhale and the exhale. And see if you can expand the ribs and feel it in the back of the body. No noise, no jerks, and no judgment. Our offering from our heart card today is you have grown a lot. You have grown a lot. Yeah, in this life. You know, and if we're here and we're stepping into this curiosity, this is why. This is why you have grown a lot. Is to be curious and look at things with an open mind, try new stuff on, have a greater acceptance for you and everyone in the world around you. You have grown a lot. Celebrate that. Congratulations. I applaud you, giving you hearts. And I want to know you how much you are loved. I love you. And I can say that to you because I love me. And we are one. Therefore, I love you. Yep, I do. And with that, make it a great day.